What is going on, you beautiful lunatics? Guys, if you want to know how many tokens it takes you to get rich off of Luna Classic, I'm actually going to tell you today. It's very simple. It's very simple. We already calculated. We already know. You probably already know if you watch me every single day. Then you already know that I have the magic number. And the reason is because I do think that Luna Classic is going to get to 10 cents. And that's the magic number in my mind. But stay tuned, and we're going to talk about that after we go over the news. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
It's your boy Bleeves.
All right, guys, as you can see, we formed this wedge yesterday, and I said we're going to have a breakout. And of course, what did we do? We broke out, and we broke out to the top side, and then all of a sudden it went flat and went So we're not having a breakout. This is an extension of what was happening already. Now, here's the problem. The problem is I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and you can see this screen line right here. This is the 200 SMA, which means that we are bouncing right now off of that 200 SMA, and that is not where you want to be. And here is the 50. Now, the 50 is a bullish symbol. So when the 50 is moving in the upward direction, it means that the price action is also moving in the upward direction. Now, if it's moving in the downward direction, then that means that the price is coming down. Now, we can see that here. We can see it playing out to the down, and then over here up and up. But now we're going to intersect with this. Now, when you cross the 50 with the 200, it's like crossing the streams in Ghostbusters. It doesn't go very well. So what we need to see right now is some major moves back into positive price action, because if we go below the 200 SMA, not really a bad, horrible thing, but it's going to be a bearish indicator. And listen, AI trading bots, anybody who's trying to do automated trading of any sort, they're going to look at that and they're not going to want to be invested. So this represents a short-term problem. So we want to see this thing turn around. Hopefully, we'll see a nice pump in the price action, and we'll get this thing moving back in the right direction in short order. Now, it looks like the raise validator minimum commission fee to 5% is going to pass. It's sitting right now at the pass threshold, and it's 36 to 33. So it would look like this thing is going to pass with flying colors. We got 3 days left, so I mean, we'll see how this whole thing plays out. Now, trading volume is back up a little bit, 109 million. Market cap sits roughly at 1.08 billion, and USD Terra USTC 298 million, down just a little bit. Trading volume 42 million, again down just a little bit. Now, here's big news right here. Now, if you didn't know, look, huge staking event. Kucoin is back with 47.8 billion. Lunc delegated, taking the number 5 spot and pushing the total Luna Classic stake to 940 billion. Now, if you didn't know, Kucoin had unstaked a whole bunch of tokens, and if you follow me, you didn't know about it because I'm not a doink. Like, I'm not a crybaby. I don't make content here just to make you like engage me. You know what I mean? Like, I try to give you news, try to give you information. Except today, we're talking about how many tokens you need in order to get to wealth, right? So Kucoin is back with 47.8 billion. They never went anywhere, just in case anybody was wondering. They had their own tokens. They unstaked them because they were moving them from one wallet to another because somebody else was in charge. And then when you undo it, it takes like 21 days. So 21 days later, it's all restaked and they're back in business. So yeah, the big nothing burger that you had all these guys putting out content like, oh my God, what's going on with Kucoin? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is over with. So now we're going to get to the final question. The question is, how many tokens do you need in order to be rich at some point, right? The answer is 10 million. And the reason is because we're going to a dime, okay? Right now we're sitting at 3018338, right? At some point, we're going to have a significant amount of burn. And if we burn half right now, then that just gets us to 3036. So it's not enough, right? But let's say we have a 10 billion market cap, which is a reasonable number, by the way. We have a 10 billion market cap, and we continue to reduce supply. So we're talking about 10x from where we are right now. And then we have almost the same factor of burn, because in the course of a short period of time, it's entirely possible that 66% of the tokens are burned within maybe a year, right? That depends on the UST repo. It depends on a lot of mitigating circumstances, obviously, but overall, there's going to be a significant amount of burn that will start. When that burn starts, that's going to lead to a rush on price action. But if we get to, let's say, 1 trillion tokens and we're at 10 billion market cap, we're looking at a dime. Okay. It's very simple. That's the way that this is going to play out. So if you want to know how much you need to have in tokens in order to have that kind of life-changing moment where you can at least say, well, you know, for this period of time, I'm a millionaire. 10 million tokens. That's exactly what you need to have. No more, no less. If that's what you're looking for. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. And it's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I am always right. And we'll talk to you again soon.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining like diamonds and pearls. I want you to go there with me, girl. I'm looking for the good life.